Hello, good evening,
Hello.
everyone.
Hello.
Here we are to present you a new episode of the Big Impact Show, a program where cultures meet and verses explain by themselves. And today, the featured guest is the brilliant Hindi poetess, Neelam
Yes.
Dhand.
Neelam
Neelam,
Dhand.
be welcome, my dear.
Welcome to the
Welcome.
show, Neelam ma'am. And
Okay.
we absolutely love reading your poetry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
No, it's a great honor to receive you today. Okay?
Okay.
A great- Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste, Jelda ma'am. So nice to hear this.
Neelam, I would like to ask you to introduce yourself to
Yes.
everyone.
Okay. Okay, sir. I am Neelam Dhand. I am postgraduate in English literature, and reading was my hobby since my childhood. I used to read lots of books on almost on every subject, but poetry is my favorite. It was favorite in my school days, in my college days. Even after completing my degree, I used to read lots of poetry. So I think it was my love of poetry that inspired me to give voice to my emotions, my notions, my concepts, perceptions, and everything that was in my mind. So I
Wow.
started composing poems. So I
Wow.
started a bit late, 6, 7 years back. But when I started, I was serious, very serious about poetry, and I'm still writing and reading the poetry. This one.
Also nice to know you better.
Yes.
Um, Bandana, would you
But
like to present the next segment?
Sorry, ma'am, cannot hear you.
Would you like to present the new segment? Could you?
Um, the dynamics, right?
yeah,
Can be, can
You
be.
you go ahead, Jelda ma'am.
Let's,
Yes.
you
okay. So, starting the program,
yes.
I would like you, Neelam, to tell us which ancient poet do you love most, and which one, in your opinion, caused a big impact in the literature world?
Okay, okay, okay. I love reading Alfred Tennyson of Victorian days. He was a Victorian poet,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
yes, the poem I chose for today is the Lotus Eaters.
yeah.
And
Can you
first
research?
of all, I tell you about the impact he made on the English literature. Yes, he was a Victorian poet, but his lyrics, his use of words that denoted music, and his rich imagery, and his love for nature, that all impacted the future generation of poets of Romantic era.
Yes, right.
Uh,
Yes, yes, yes. So
you,
today I chose his poem, The Lotus Eaters. This poem is based on the episode of Greek poet Homer's Odyssey. This is a very old poem where
I
he
would like
tells,
to.
yes, where he where the story goes like that. The mariners are so fed up of sailing, fighting, and they go back to their homes to meet their wives, to their families, and to fulfill their responsibilities about their families. But accidentally, they land onto the island. This is
Okay.
very different. This is very different. There is no change. There is always afternoon, always they see one side moon and other side sun, and nothing changes. Everything remains the same. So they eat that lotus flower and they get intoxicated. See,
Hmm.
so in intoxication, the whole points is based. In
Okay.
intoxication, they can't decide should they go back to their home or should they stay,
Exactly.
and their mind is in conflict. Should we work hard? Then they say, what's they are working so hard? And in nature, nobody works hard. The leaves grow and they die. Why should work hard? Why human is fated only work hard? We should also remain this land and spend our remaining life in peace and tranquility, because peace and tranquility brings joy to us. So this is the theme of the poem, and his style of writing has surely impacted the future poets of Romanticism, because in his own poems there is a bit part of Romanticism, because he wrote in the era 1820, between 1820 and 1830. So he could also be called the third generation of romantic poets, because in his poems there is escapism.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, escapism. And there is conflict
Hmm.
and love for nature. So should I read the lines?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Chanted from an ill-used race of men that cleave the soil, sow the seed and reap the harvest with enduring toil, storing yearly little dews of wheat and wine and oil. Till they perish, they suffer. Some it is whispered down in hell. Suffer endless anguish. Others in Elysian valleys dwell, resting weary limbs at last on the beds of asphodel. Surely, surely, slumber is more sweet than toil.
Hmm.
Ashore than labor in deep mid-ocean, wind and wave and oar. Oh, rest ye, brother mariners, we will not wander more. So, in these lines sum up the whole theme of the poet,
Poem.
that
Yes.
conflict in their mind. Should they do their responsibilities, or should they spend rest of life in resting and relaxing? And there is escapism also, and the beauty of language, the rhythm, the flow. It's too much amazing. When
Yes.
you
Very
read
short
the
and impactful. Yes. Yes.
yeah, very important. When we read these lines, you see the entire valley, entire scene is floating in front of our eyes.
Correct.
Yes,
True.
Yeah.
True.
it's very beautiful.
Thank
Well
you.
chosen. Well chosen. It happened more than we imagine.
Yes, imagine conflict. I think there was conflict in their mind, conflict between death and life, conflict between responsibilities, conflict with escaping. So there is conflict. At last, they decide they should take rest from this harsh life. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Wonderful.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
So now we will go to the next segment with a little dynamic. Let's play with the words with Vandana. Please, Vandana.
Yes, yes, Neelam ma'am, I'll fill you in. This segment we call it playing with the words dynamics. So, what you have to do is I will give you and Gelda ma'am one word each, and you have to give me a word in return, one single word, the first word that comes to your mind. All right, when you hear what I say. Okay. So the first word, and you should reply, your reply should be only one word, not a phrase, not a sentence, just one word.
Okay.
All right. So let's go. So Neelam ma'am, the first word for you is peace. P-E-A-C-E. Peace.
Calmness.
Calmness. Right? Calmness? Okay. Gelda ma'am, your word. Gelda ma'am, your answer for peace.
Vandana,
Yes.
my word is goal.
Goal. For peace.
Goal.
Okay.
For peace.
G-O-A-L, goal, right? Okay.
Goal.
Okay. Neelam ma'am, your second word is verse. V-E-R-S-E. Verses of the poem, verse.
Verse. Yeah. Lyrics.
Lyrics. Great. Gelda ma'am,
Creation.
creation. Lovely. Okay. Next word, Neelam ma'am, for you. Inspiration.
What? Inspire.
Inspiration.
Encouragement.
Encouragement. Okay. Gelda ma'am,
Nature.
nature. For you, nature is inspiration. All right. Last word, Neelam ma'am. Universe.
Universe. World.
World. Okay. Gelda ma'am.
Home.
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 Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Thank you for playing, Gelda ma'am and Neelam ma'am. And let's move on to the next segment until I, work on this.
Yeah. Neelam, my dear, let's Vandana work here away while all we hear you reciting your own poem, please.
Yes. Okay.
Give it your own poem.
Okay. So I have written poem almost on all the subjects, but in my every poem there is ray of hope. So I'm reciting some lines on the hope. I start. When life gets shattered, it seems upended, utterly confused. No one and nowhere to lead. Hope remains undaunted. She shows some might. Like an energetic force, sneak into my bloodstream. Numbed feelings get live and come alive. I start dreaming a dream.
Wow.
Like a lost sailor who in his thoughts see land and shore, like a nomad in desert, imagines some water, a field. All burning fears are eased. Harmony takes a leap and sprawls. Hope helps me hope to live and enjoy the life's amenities. Without hope, I am nothing. When it resides in me, I am everything.
Wow.
Wow.
Fantastic. You are super with the
Thank you.
words.
Thank you.
Great
Thank you so much. Thank you.
moment to hear you. Great moment.
Thank you.
Vandana, are you ready?
Little more time, ma'am.
Okay.
Nina, let's start a little more. Tell us, did you remember the first time you feel in your soul the will to write a poem?
Yes. Hmm. first time. Yes, there were so many emotions, thoughts clogging my mind. So I used to think and think over them. So one day I decided I should give voice to my feelings, and I started writing and starting composing poems. Yeah, that's why.
Did you remember your first poem? Did you remember?
I don't remember now. I don't remember.
Gelda ma'am, you are on mute. Gelda ma'am.
Okay. In your opinion, Neelam, a poet is the voice of the world, of the feelings, of what happened all over the world.
Yes. Please repeat the question.
We have this mission. We
Yeah.
have this mission, okay, to be the voice all over the world about what's happening around us.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. So I think my message is live and let live. So we are always involved in petty things. How the person or the other person is eating, behaving, how are his political views, social views, religious views. I think we should not spend so much time on these petty issues, and we should not fight on these issues. My message is that we should live our life the way we want to live, and we should let others lead the life the way they want to live. That's all.
Is that your a message to the world
To the
from
world.
your thought of poetry?
Yeah.
Okay, great, great, very great. Vandana, let me see if Vandana is ready now. Vandana, are you ready to?
Yeah, just a couple of more seconds. Just writing the last line. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
So in the meantime, Gelda ma'am, you can ask her to recite in her like the mother tongue. I really want to hear her Hindi poetry as well.
Okay. Will you give me 2 minutes? Will you give me 2 minutes?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
surely.
yeah.
Okay.
Totally, totally.
Okay. I have written Hindi poems also. So I'm going to recite one of them.
Yes, please, ma'am.
Great.
1 minute. I didn't know you will ask for Hindi poems, so otherwise I am.
No, this is a surprise for you because I know that you write beautiful Hindi poetry.
ठीक है.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We could lose this opportunity to hear you in Hindi.
Hindi poem. Yeah. I'm going to recite. आज फिर वक्त ने दुखती नब्ज को दबा दिया. आज फिर वक्त ने दुखती नब्ज को दबा दिया. गम छुपाया हुआ था आंखों के पीछे, किसी ने फिर आईना दिखा दिया. जो नसीब में लिखा है वह ही मिलेगा, ये सोच दिल में गम, चेहरे पर मुस्कान रखते थे हम। जो नसीब में लिखेगा वह ही मिलेगा, ये सोच दिल में गम, चेहरे पर मुस्कान रखते थे हम। जैसे दिन गुजरता बिना शिकवा किए गुजारते थे हम। न जाने अचानक क्या हुआ, मन ने धीरज ढा दिया। आज फिर वक्त ने दुखती नब्ज को दबा दिया। क्या खुशी क्या गम, सबको ख्वाब समझते थे हम। क्या खुशी क्या गम, सबको ख्वाब समझते थे हम। ये कैसी सहर हुई, शहर में मॉर्निंग, ये कैसी सहर हुई, मुझे चैन की नींद से जगा दिया, मुझको मुझी से पिला दिया।
क्या
आज फिर एक दुखती नब्ज को दबा दिया।
बहुत बढ़िया मैम।
Wow. Wow. I can't understand, you know, but
अच्छा,
I'm sure it is completely wonderful.
Yes,
thank
ma'am,
you.
it is.
I can feel in your expression, in your way to recite. I can feel this emotion, this feeling.
Feeling. Thank you very much.
It's great.
Thank you. Thank
Neelam,
you.
ma'am, I request you, later, whenever you have time, just translate this in English and send it to Jelda, ma'am. She would
Okay,
love it.
okay, I'll do. I'll try my best. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm ready, Neelam, ma'am, with the words you had, given me, you and Jelda, ma'am. So this is what I came up with in this little time. Nature, an eternal inspiration, gives calmness, lends encouragement to poets to create lyrical verses and works with a goal to make peace in universe, the world, our home.
Ah, great work, Madonna.
Thank you. Very good.
Neelam, thank you very much for your contribution on this microphone.
Yes, we just made a microphone.
The power of the words is here on this word. In the microphone, we can feel this.
Yes,
The word has power.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see.
No, I was saying using minimal of extra words. I used most of the words which we were, saying out loud. So this is what is the power of words.
Yeah.
Right.
Greatly said. So, dear Neelam, this time in this segment, we used it to give some minutes to our guests to promote their books, their literature jobs and projects. Would you like?
Oh yes. First of all, I want to say we should encourage them to read literature, books on poetry, or almost on all the subjects. And I would like them to say, please read my book. I have just published Life is Pink. It's available on Amazon.
Okay.
So I would request all of you to read it and encourage me to write more.
Nice.
Sure, ma'am.
Do you have anyone of them on your hands now?
Yes.
To show us?
Okay. I'll show. Give me 1 minute.
Show us.
Give me 1 minute. Google मेरी book देना जल्दी से.
So what time is it, Jelda ma'am, for you now? What time is it at your end now? Morning?
Okay, morning is still here. It's 10 and 10 minutes.
10
It's
o'clock.
morning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And do you have like some daylight saving time or time change through the year?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Just
So this is my book,
yeah.
Life is Pink. Can you see?
Oh,
Just little
what
up.
a beautiful, yeah, beautiful
Wow, nice
cover,
title.
beautiful.
Life is Pink. Hmm.
Yeah.
Life is pink. I mean, whatever I write about sorrow, about sufferings, but in the last, there is always ray of hope. So
Correct.
It's true. It's through the vision of a female soul.
yeah,
Just nice, nice,
Very nice.
there are so many
great.
poems I can read if you have time. Yeah.
We have the last 10 minutes remaining. Let me.
Okay. Should I read some?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sure, ma'am. Quickly, you can. A short one.
Short. Okay. You didn't tell me otherwise.
We are exploring your presence here.
Okay. I read anyone. Okay. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Yes, yes.
Okay. This is poem in memory of my mother.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Come in the foggy morning of winter, when beads of dew still cling to leaves. Come along with morning rays of sun to enjoy the pristine beauty of dawn with me. Come for a walk and talk with me. Or come in the evening when the sun gathers its rays for next day. When sky changes its hue in lovelier blue. When evening bells chime in temples, come to sing hymns with me. Come for a walk and talk with me. It has been long you left us for your new home. Come for some chit chat, some gossip, some heart to heart talk. Tell me something about you, ask something about me. Come for a walk and talk with me.
Very sweet.
Ah, wow, wow. Sweetly recited. Very well. Well, guys, we are finalizing our program. Assured that it was enriching for each one of us with
Yes.
this brilliant presence. Thank you so very much for
Thank
your
you.
kind
Thank you very much. Thank you.
your,
Thank you.
your time spent with us.
Oh, thank you very
Thank
much.
you from heart. Thank you from heart.
Thank
Thank you for gracing the show, ma'am. I hope you enjoyed being
I
here.
really enjoyed the show. I really.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys.
Okay.
Hope you have enjoyed with us too.
Oh, well,
It was a great moment to each one of us.
okay. Thank you very much. Good night.
Neelam, a big hug for you. Congratulations for your wonderful job job in pro of literature. That's important to say. Okay.
Okay.
Stay well. Stay blessed. You always.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Neelam, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so.
Until the
Guys,
next show.
see you.
Okay.
Yeah, see you in the next opportunity. Bye-bye, guys.
Today you gave me surprise. I never knew you will ask me to read Hindi poems. I have so many other Hindi poems.
Oh, it was a great gift to us. It was
Yes, it was a gift.
a great opportunity to read you. Oh, imagine it. We thank you. We thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye, dear.
Bye.
Stay
Bye.
Bye,
well.
everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Neelam.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Gelda. Thank you. Bye. Bye.